Hello everyone, and welcome to The Parted Veil. I'm Ryan Lang, also known as the Mind Player, and I'm here with my good friends.
Hi, my name is Cassie Lang. I'll be playing Penelope Waters, the human Aquium architect.
And I'm Tim, and I play Draven, our dwarf rogue.
And I'm Cameron. I play a Marwell, our half-elf bard.
Yes. Well, we release videos every Tuesday, and we appreciate if while you're wow, I can't even speak.
Sorry.
You're watching.
While you're watching them, if you want to give us a like, a comment, a subscription, ring the bell, any of that stuff. We do have a few announcements, as we always do, before we get rolling.
Yes, our character minis were printed using Banana for Scale 3D printing services, and you can use our code MINDPLAYED20 for 20% off your first order until the end of 2025.
And we do have a Patreon going, so if you guys are enjoying the show, liking the episodes that we're putting out, and want to drop us a little extra support, the details for that are down in the description. But if you join on there, it gives you the opportunity to speak to all of us on Discord.
Mm-hmm. And our music is created by Carl Casey at White Bat Audio, which you can purchase on Bandcamp or you can listen to on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right, and with that, I think we'll jump right into it.
Mm-hmm.
So we ended last week with you guys entering Sphere.
Yep.
Yes. Under the cover of night. And, yeah. Let's see how this goes. So you guys go into this hatch, this, like, why can't I think of the right word? Maintenance, thank you, maintenance hatch. And you find yourself in a small room with another door on the other side of it. The room's probably about 6 by 6 feet. Really tiny. It's got different things in it. Looks like there's knobs and buttons, even some things for some of the Aquium in the building. But there's, you can guess that this isn't a central control. It's just an area of maintenance. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
And then another door.
Yeah. Is there anything... There wouldn't be video cameras.
Nope.
We're not that
far
advanced. No.
I was like, are there security
When
cameras?
we play our cyberpunk campaign,
Yeah.
then yes.
No, okay.
We're excited about electric lights.
Yes. Sorry, the Aquium controls, what other controls are there?
Yeah, it's just like, it's got a bunch of valves and pipes in it.
Okay.
So
Okay. There's any, like, desk or drawers?
maybe one sitting in a corner. Yeah.
Can I open a drawer? I'm looking for, like, I'm looking for a facility map.
I
I don't think I'd find one here, but...
There's definitely not one in this.
Okay, worth checking.
It's just got like some notes and like a checklist of like
Any, like,
maintenance things in
any
it.
maintenance keys?
No, not in this room.
Dang.
Okay. That next door, is it locked?
Nope.
Okay.
Cool.
Proceed.
We sneakily peer out of it.
Yeah.
See if there's like...
Okay.
Yeah.
And
anyone
you
out
have
there.
passed without a
I
trace
believe
Yeah.
so.
I'm pretty sure
Well-
she set that up so we could get to this door in the first
Yeah,
place.
I
Because there's
think
people
so.
like walking around outside
Yeah.
the university,
Mhm.
right? Yeah.
Mhm.
on. Okay. All right. So who's peeking out the door?
I can. I don't.
Yeah.
You are the
Yeah.
stealthiest.
Yeah.
Give me a
True.
stealth check. I don't know why I'm asking you to roll because you're gonna only
Well,
get
it
like
could
a
be-
20 above.
It's gonna
30.
be-
In typical fashion, because Pass Without a Trace is on, it's 30.
It's 30.
It's only 30 this time.
Well, only you rolled how much?
A
A
3.
3.
And it's 30.
But that turns to 10 because it's one of my proficient skills. And then it gets a plus 20 bonus. So,
Okay. I'm gonna get a shirt that says, "Can I do this?" We'll say, "Is Pass Without a Trace on?" Yes, you can certainly succeed. So
I watched a video the other day of a guy being like, these are the classes that will like screw up your campaign the most, and he had them ranked in order, and Rogue was his number 1.
Oh, absolutely.
He's like, yeah, these players that play rogues are gonna screw with you at every turn. They're gonna do something. You'll be like, how can you do that?
Yeah.
Like, it's just a skill I've got.
Yeah,
No.
Like, it's just one of my features. Yeah.
It drops a meteor from heaven. Is it a dex saving throw? Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't touch me.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
I don't take any damage.
Like the whole party gets obliterated, but you're
Yeah.
like, I'm fine.
I'm good. Anyways, I peer out the door.
Okay. So there is a dimly lit hallway that goes down in both directions. It probably goes about 30 feet in either direction before veering off further into the dome.
Okay. Do I hear anybody walking about in that hallway at all?
Give me a perception check.
Okay.
With your tremor sense?
Well, because I'm also proficient in that skill, it's 17.
17?
Yeah.
Okay. You can hear muttered voices talking down on the hallway to the right and then down around the corner.
Okay.
So left?
Yeah. We should probably go left. I can hear voices.
The voices are speaking to him again. No, okay.
Okay. So sneak
Sneaky,
in the hall
sneaky.
and kind of
You
peer
go
around
down
the
hall.
corner and-
You find yourself in, obviously, the lower levels of the sphere. And these are kind of like back rooms where there would be offices and maintenance hallways and things. Not where they would, the central area that they would present to people walking into it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So there's all sorts of doors and rooms. Is there anything specific you're looking for, or do you try and leave this area of the sphere?
I'm looking for a facility map.
Are the rooms labeled at all?
There are labels, yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So a facility map.
Mhm.
Give me an investigation check.
Okie dokie. 18.
18. Okay. So going down the hall, you happen to find there is an area near one of the doors that says like maintenance. It's the maintenance office.
Okay.
You can see through the small window of the door that there is a map of the sphere in the office.
Okay. Are there any people in the office?
It is
Or-
dark.
Okay.
Yeah, but the door is locked.
Okay. Draven? If you may.
Yes. No, I don't need to go there. So, 2 plus proficiency. 18 plus 7. That should be enough. 25.
25.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You stick your little thieves' tools and the door pops open of its own accord.
Nice.
Okay.
Easy.
So,
Easy.
You'd
you're-
think the security in a university would be a little better than that.
You might be
What?
surprised.
I'm glad that it's not.
I remember in high school when one of my friends was like, "Hey, look, here's the library," and took out his credit card and unlocked the door.
jeez.
So, yeah. Anyways, I won't say who, but
I'm
Well,
not a tattletale.
the police already know you were there.
yeah.
Oh,
So
no.
he did it in front of the librarian. It was a week later, and they had a metal plate in front of the door after that. But yeah, okay. You're in. You can see the map.
Mhm.
Is there anything you're looking for on this map?
I'm looking for, like, if I was holding hostages here, where would I put them?
Well, the map does not account for hostages in the
Well,
university.
obviously, but like.
Is there like a pamphlet with like the top rated hostage location or something?
In case
No.
of emergency.
No, but like,
Andrew's
like,
guide to being evil.
what would be like a good kind of
Kind of out of the way.
easy to protect room?
Okay. You can see there are there are several storage rooms. There are several conference halls,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
There is a area with a stage in it.
Okay. Okay. I also would like to kind of look at the map, like, where would I'm just kind of trying to figure out where might they be having like their headquarters, meeting
Okay.
places, like
So
a good layout of the whole.
the layout of Sphere is the bottom level is like your public area. That's where you'd find your school bookstore kind of thing and
Bottom
and-
levels? I thought the bottom levels was down where we are at.
Well, like so the very very bottom is maintenance and all that. But where the stairs go up into it and the,
real
lower
entrance.
levels
Okay.
are where you have your bookstore, your shops, your student common rooms, things like that, right?
Okay.
Then there's classes and there's a lot of there's a lot of classes and labs. And then after that is the central location where the library is that takes the entire slice of that floor. It's
Right.
the largest part of the place. Above that is where you get like your business rooms and your more theoretical rooms, right? And
Okay.
then above that is administration.
Okay. Good to know.
You think they're hiding in the top?
Either the top or the bottom. Seems most probable to
Yeah,
me.
I don't know. We'll probably need to work our way up regardless.
Or we find somebody and make them talk.
I mean, there were those voices down the way that we avoided.
This is true.
Didn't we came here before and took a tour?
We did take a tour,
Um,
yes. We got mostly like the library and the big common areas.
I feel like I remember the guy saying they had some of those aqueum creatures around to go in the pipes.
Yes.
I wonder if we could find one of them.
Maybe.
They'd probably be detained like your parents, but
Yeah.
if we could find one, they might be able to help us locate anything in here.
Yeah.
Can they be programmed to?
I don't know.
You know,
We talked
be
to
on
one
their
before.
side.
It seemed like they're able to respond and
Yeah,
have a
Hmm.
will of their own.
that's true. Yeah.
I don't think we're going to find anything else unless we talk to somebody. Are there any maintenance keys in here?
In the room, yes.
Yeah, we'll take those.
Okay. All right.
Anything else handy?
Not that we really need them with Draven,
like
but,
a handy tool or
There's hammers and
Equipment,
screwdrivers and, you know,
Okay.
all sorts of stuff like that. There is a toolbox, right?
so the keys that we
Gloves.
found, is there like a master key in there that we can?
There is a master key.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Sweet.
Yep, it's maintenance.
Yeah.
All of you give me a perception check.
You take the master.
Wow,
key,
this
right?
die is failing hardcore.
Fire it. 15.
Yeah, it's fired.
I got a crit.
It's still 17.
Well, it doesn't count for
Because of
checks, so
rogue stuff.
you
That's
still
That's
add your
Oh yes.
Yeah, it's not.
What check is this? Perception.
Perception, yeah.
4.
Okay. 4,
17.
17? Oh,
Yeah,
of
because
your-
I rolled bad, but I get the 10.
Ah,
So,
okay, Draven, you and Penn, sorry Mara,
Yeah.
you're too engrossed in what's going on, but both of you can't shake the feeling that you're being watched.
Okay.
Yeah, if I look around, do I see anything?
Mara,
I mean, you see
Tremor
pipes-
sense?
pipes of aqueum and stuff. Do you burn a tremor
Yeah.
sense?
I'll burn a tremor sense. See if there's anything. Oh wait, it only works on stone, doesn't
Ah.
yeah.
it? I'm pretty sure it does only work on stone, so
Uh,
that might be useless.
You called Penn?
Yeah, I feel like we're being watched. Is there any magic going on in here that I can't see?
Do I sense anything?
Do you have detect
Um,
magic?
You
No.
so
Oh, I
like
thought you
with
did.
your crystal, you don't sense anything with the
'Kay.
crystal.
I cast
Okay.
see invisibility.
Okay. There is nothing to be seen.
Does that disable our pass without a trace?
Does not.
Burned a spell slot, you did.
Dang.
Well,
That will last for an hour
Oh, that's good.
in
good.
case.
And it's not concentration, or it is?
It's not.
And neither is pass without a trace?
Pass without a trace is.
Oh, cool.
Yeah,
Okay.
or else I would have done detect thoughts, but that's concentration.
That makes
Mm.
sense. Okay. You have sense thoughts
Yeah.
and detect thoughts.
Well,
oh,
it's-
they're the
it's
same
all the
thing.
same, yeah.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah.
Part of,
Okay.
senseless is part of the technical.
So, what do you do then?
I don't like this feeling.
Is it just in this room you've had that feeling, or have you had it?
I mean, it just kind of showed up now, I think. Yeah. I think we need to keep moving.
Are there any like paintings in here with like eyes moving in them?
No. Okay. that's a good ask, but no.
Yeah, I think we better get going.
This isn't Barovia.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Where do you go?
What do you think, Penn?
Should we go back towards those voices and listen on their conversation?
Probably.
Suppose we could try.
Yeah, let's
Okay.
try it.
So you sneak down the hall.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a stealth check.
Okay.
Come on, new die.
Yeah, same.
Much better. 32.
I got a crit again.
Oh my
22.
gosh.
6.
A
Critical
six?
fail.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
the plus pass without trace 16.
Okay. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
Critical
Yeah.
fail is
Yeah,
20
yeah.
a crit or
Yeah.
is 1 a crit? I thought
They're
one
both
was.
They're both crits.
They're both
technically.
crits, but they only
Okay.
count for attacks.
Yeah.
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 So-
16 because of the plus.
16. Okay. So you make it barely. In this case, that might not pass in some other spots. Down the hall, you hear two gruff voices talking, right?
Mhm.
To which one of they're discussing how one was like, well, I don't know. It seems like the power has faded to some degree. They're losing ground over in Imralia, and they're losing ground in Andarsis, and we don't know. Ander doesn't seem to know what's going on.
Okay.
Do we recognize?
We do. And I step out. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not.
Ooh.
Do we snag these people to question, or do we just try to look around the place?
I still have Priest of Frogast robes. I could throw
Oh,
them on and go around the
dude.
corner.
Yes.
I like that plan
Fun.
actually.
Or pass them to Mara.
Yeah,
I could probably better at the smooth talking.
Yeah,
I could disguise.
I do have
self, yeah.
proficiency with deception, so I can't roll lower than a 10 on
This is
Ooh.
true.
it. But I only have a +2, so.
Yeah. What's your deception, Mara?
Only a +3. And I
Oh.
don't
Not
have.
proficient. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So I think you're actually better off, Rob.
Okay. Well, I don't know. I'm not sure why I suggested that. I'll put on the Priest of Frogast robe. Is this even a place where a priest would be? I don't.
About to find out. If not, we've got your
Alright.
back. Go.
Alright. Oh no, what am I gonna say?
The aquarium pipes hiss behind you.
Alright, I'll walk around the
That's-
corner.
Terrifying. Is that normal?
Have
Huh?
they gotten rid of the atrium?
Is
bots?
that
I
normal,
forget
or is
their name.
that
You've never heard
terrifying?
it happen before.
They're not being maintained.
Okay.
Maybe something in the pipes is trying to talk to us. Okay, I'll walk around the corner. Where's Ander?
To which they turn and they're like, oh, I didn't know there was a priest down here. Sorry. He's up top where he always is.
Alright, I thought so. I'll head that way. Thank you. Just acting like I'm all business,
Okay.
and I'll disappear.
Okay. You just go back around the.
Yeah.
Okay. To which
Okay.
one of them says, "You realize it's the other direction, right?"
Right. How many of them are there?
Two.
Ah, right. Sorry. I'm getting all worked up and confused in this place. I'm still not used to being in here.
Aye, it's a bit of a maze.
Mm-hmm.
All metal and wood.
I think I have to attack them.
They're not.
I guess you guys.
Yeah,
will-
I use message. Trevin, ask them to show you the way.
Can you? Would you be kind enough to just show me the way up, and then I should be good from there. I just.
They kind of look at each other, and one of them nods, and then one of them goes.
Oh
So-
shoot.
Alright, you guys will have to take that one out.
Um.
Alright, well I'll follow him to the
Follow
way
him
up.
down the hall.
Okay.
Yep.
While he's doing
The hall's
this,
about 50 feet long till you see there's another door and what looks like stairs beyond it.
while he's doing this, I want to go investigate the hiss. Is there a leak that shouldn't be there, or does this seem normal?
It looks like there's a little nozzle
Okay.
that's there. So you approach it.
Yeah.
It hisses again.
So it's just like a little leak.
So You're
Or
looking
Like the
at it.
nozzle is
After
loose?
about
Like a little pressure release valve?
yeah, it seems yep. However, about 20 feet down, it goes again.
I want to follow.
Draven may have been on to
Yeah.
something earlier. Okay. So you follow. What do you do,
Oh.
Mara?
Yeah, I'll follow Penn, I think.
Okay. We have successfully split the party.
Oh, I didn't want to. But
Okay.
It's alright, do you think?
maybe message Draven, let him know.
Yeah. Well, how far away is Devin at this point? He's just starting, because that was
Yeah, he
wild.
was
That
just
was
starting to
Yeah, you
walk
could
down.
probably
It's
get
probably a
one
good
more
20
in before I did,
feet.
because it's only 30 feet.
I have
for-
120 foot range.
Oh,
for
you're-
Oh, for
message.
message?
You have to be able to see him though, because he's
I
around the
don't
corner.
think so. Oh, that's the
I
right
might.
spot. Just within. Oh, you point toward a creature.
Well,
But you can
point
cast
my
you can
direction.
cast this spell through solid objects if you're familiar with the target and
Oh.
know it is there.
Oh,
Yeah.
then
Yeah.
fine.
So yes.
Absolutely fine.
Yes. Javin, there might be something in the pipes actually. We are gonna check it out the other way.
All right, well, this is how you get up. I'm not going to be able to come back.
Okay, we'll follow soon.
Okay. So you get down to where the other was, and then
Mhm.
about 20 feet down, you hear it around a corner.
Okay, and I'm going to follow.
Okay? All right. You find your way. You are led back back towards another one of these maintenance areas, like the one you came into, with all of the nozzles and knobs.
Okay.
Okay? And in the room, it hisses.
Okay. Is there someone there? 2 hisses for yes, 1 for no.
2 hisses.
Okay. Do you know where the hostages are held?
2 hisses.
Can you help us get there?
There is 2 hisses, a pause, and then 1 long hiss.
Yes.
You need a
and no.
body. He needs a.
Oh, is there a suit somewhere?
2 hisses.
Where's the suit? Can you guide us to the suit?
Yes, there's 2 hisses.
Okay, is it in this room?
1 hiss.
Okay. Guide me to the suit.
Okay? All right, we'll pause with you guys. We'll go back to Draven now.
Okay.
So Draven, you're brought down the hall to a stairway.
Mhm.
The stairway goes up a flight of stairs, to which the dwarf opens the door. He says, "All right, if you go down here, it's the main lobby and things, and there's main stairways down at the very end."
All right, I think it's coming back to me now.
Okay.
Thank you, and Frogast be with you.
To which he kind of looks at you like that's a weird way of
Like
saying it.
that's
but
not
then he
something
nods.
they say. Whoops.
Doesn't have moth though.
He turns and he walks back down the thing.
All right, I'm just gonna go up and try to look like I belong, and find a spot where I can just sort of like hunker down and wait for them to reach
Okay.
out or come up the stairway or
Yeah.
whatever.
Oops.
The lobby is fairly empty. There's a bit of moonlight pouring through some of the windows. Every once in a while, some dwarven guards walk through, whispering in muttered tones. But none of them really pay you any heed. It's obvious that there's a lot of people in the building, right? So, okay.
Cool.
And you're just waiting at this point.
Yeah, I'll just hover because I'm hoping they come back up here eventually.
Okay. All right.
So.
So you follow the hisses of the pipes.
Mm-hmm.
And they lead you down a few corridors, and you get to a door that is locked.
Okay. Frick. I'm going to try picking the lock,
Perfect.
as is not my skill suit, but you know,
Okay.
we will try it. I don't even have,
Thieves' tools?
no.
Ooh.
I
Do you
have-
have thieves' tools?
I have Tinker's tools.
I don't think so.
Wait, we have the master key.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, yeah.
Yes.
So I unlock it.
Okay.
Heck
We're
yeah.
good.
Derp. Okay.
Wait.
Okay. So you unlock it. Yeah,
Sure.
she's the one who took it, not
Okay.
Gavin.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I already was like, wait a second.
No, Penn asked about keys first. I just asked if it was a master key. So
Gotcha.
she had already taken it.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, okay, you
So I
unlock
will
it.
unlock
and
it.
inside is a full suit of armor, but it has no openings everywhere, save for at the back a small, like, nozzle, a little clip that looks like it screws into something.
Can I connect this nozzle right to the pipes here?
Indeed.
Okay, it's like 2 hisses. Like I'm asking the.
Oh, yeah, 2 hisses.
Okay, I will try to do that.
Okay, all right. Nothing happens. However, there is a knob at the top of the pipe.
I'll turn that.
Okay, you hear a pressure release
Yeah.
and a hissing, and then after a moment, the suit of armor moves and actually like shuts the nozzle off. And this voice, this kind of echoey voice, almost as like speaking into a bowl, comes out, and it's like, "Thank you. I have been trapped in there since they took over."
Oh my goodness. Glad that I was able to help.
I've been watching you since you entered the building.
Yeah, I felt like someone was watching me.
Who are you?
We are here. I'm trying to rescue my parents. They were taken captive by Ander.
I think I know who you're talking about. I can lead you to them.
Thank you. We've got one more friend who isn't with us at the moment. We should meet up with him and find a way to get there without being seen, hopefully.
He went with those dwarves down that hallway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Yes.
leads to the main lobby.
Okay. Can we head there, or should we call him over here?
Whatever would be best. I think we stick out like a sore thumb, but thankfully, as he like reaches behind where you could see, obviously, it's a place where employees set their stuff. I do sparring on the side, and I happen to be planning to go to it after work. And he pulls out, he has a long sword with him.
Sweet, love him.
In his suit. Nice.
But
Okay, so you can help us if we need to fight.
yeah, I'd love to put my my skills to the test. I've only waited for a moment like this.
What's your name, by the way?
Vapor.
Vapor, I'm Mara.
Nice to meet you, Vapor. Is it okay if I call you Vay?
You sure? Yes?
Alright, Vay.
Just don't call me poor.
How much time has passed
Only like 10 minutes.
since we've entered the building? Or
Well, since you
overall?
entered, probably closer to 15.
Since we left Draven, I think.
Yeah.
10 minutes.
Yeah, 10 minutes since you left Draven.
Oh, okay.
So Pass Without Trace is still up.
I do still have
Yeah.
it.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know he wasn't there when you cast the spell, but as a DM ruling, I would.
It doesn't have to be.
Yeah,
it's
I
an,
would-
It's an aura.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an aura, so you
Yeah.
can kind of
Yeah.
flip people in and out as you want.
Yeah.
So-
Anyone I choose.
Okay. He has disadvantage on his attacks, unfortunately, or on his stealth,
Stealth,
because
he's
of his
clunky
suit of armor.
armor.
Yeah.
But yeah, he can accompany you.
Okay.
Okay.
You know the layout better than we would and where we're going. I would like to do this as unseen as possible. Is there somewhere you could hide while we go get Draven and then...
Well, I think we need him to.
Well, yeah, like we're gonna go up, but like do we have to go through the main lobby with the suit of armor, or can we take like back halls?
So what he does is he takes you back to the room where you got the master key.
Okay.
And he shows you the map, and he kind of explains to you that there are back hallways around most of this building, but they don't go to other floors typically.
Okay.
So you can get to a floor, and then you can move around within that floor, but then to go up, you're going to have to get out and get on a stairway.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Are there any stairways that are maybe like less used than others?
He says at the times when students were here, absolutely, but with these dwarfs, it's
They could be anywhere.
yeah.
Okay. Well, That's good to know. Can we get around without going through the main lobby, though?
To which he says, the main lobby is the main conduit to all of the upper floors.
Okay, so we're gonna have to go through the main lobby.
Let's switch back to Draven.
Okay.
So, Draven, you hunkered down. Explain to me what you mean by hunkered down.
Well, what I would try to do is find a place where I think I could conceal myself to watch the stairwell for when they come up. If
Okay.
there's no such place, I would try to be in a position where if somebody came, I could like walk somewhere like I had purpose until they disappeared and then come back.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the closest thing you could do to concealing yourself would be to find one of there are essentially areas built into the wall of the lobby where, for example, there would be like a food stand or like a little
Sure.
market thing.
Yeah.
You could try and pick the lock and get in there and then like peek out of their curtain that is shut, or you could try and find one of the kiosks and hide in the center of the kiosk. Granted, there's openings in locations, so it's a little more conspicuous, but you don't have to pick a lock to do that.
I could try picking a lock.
Picking a lock is no
Yeah.
problem for him.
Okay, all right.
So I do so.
First things first is, you're gonna roll me a stealth check to get to the door and begin picking the lock.
Yep.
You do not have pass without a trace right now.
Nope.
Here without my aura.
So that is 20.
It's 20. Okay,
Yeah.
you manage. You can't get less than 20. Why do
No.
I even have you roll?
Yeah.
Okay, so you get over there in a manner that is less not being seen, but looking less
Doesn't stand
conspicuous,
out.
right?
Yeah.
Right. You're dressed like them. You are a dwarf. You manage to get over, and you may attempt to pick the lock.
That is a 17.
17. Okay, you get in.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Now, what do you guys do?
I say we start heading back.
Yep.
If those guys are still in the hallway,
Mm-hmm.
I want to use minor illusion in a room nearby to create like
Make
A sound.
like a
or something?
ruckus. Yeah.
Crashing sound.
Yeah, like something. Yeah.
Okay.
I like that.
That's a good idea. Okay, so you pick a room just down the hall further.
Yeah, like because you said they're kind of just around a corner.
Yep.
So if we're like kind of here and the corner's here, I
Mhm.
like this. Maybe. Yeah, I'd say this room, like the room kind of at the corner.
Okay, but where do you guys hide so that they don't see you when they come around the corner?
But they wouldn't.
Oh, you're saying on the side that they're on.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
okay.
just want them to go into a room so we can.
I see.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So you just make a loud like banging or
Yeah.
I want to say like a. Yeah. Yeah.
Frogas sucks.
No, I want it to sound almost like either like a creature is knocking something over or like someone is like in there knocking something
Knock
over.
something over. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you do that, and you hear them like, oh, what the heck was that, right? And they enter the room.
Both.
Both of them enter the room. Yes. You may try to stealth away. Here's the thing: is so one is in the room, the other is kind of standing at the open doorway, facing into the room. So you can all make a stealth check to get past them at disadvantage.
Is a minor illusion a cantrip?
Yeah.
Maybe you should cast it again as you guys are moving past, just in the room, sort of like to draw his
Oh,
attention
I
in there
like
again.
that.
Yeah.
Driving, you're not
pretend.
there.
I know, I'm not
I'll
there. I'm
pretend
sorry.
I thought of that
Yeah.
myself.
Okay.
Um.
Oh, that doesn't count.
27.
Oh, good rolls
Same.
there.
Yes, I'm doing my math. Yes.
Nice.
Wow.
Wait. No, what is my stealth? No, 22.
22.
I'm adding 10
That's
as
right.
if I'm
Yeah.
Draven.
You guys are very lucky. The one die had finished its roll, and then the die that went in after kind of knocked it off.
So you
of
couldn't
its
see
thing.
what it was.
Well, it went from a 14 to a 16. The DC was 15.
Oh, good.
Oh,
good.
Nice.
So your Aquamil friend barely makes it past without getting them. So you squeak by, and you're going down the hallway.
It's a long hallway.
It's a
though,
long
hey.
hallway. But you made your stealth roll, so you make it.
Oh,
you make it
good.
to the end. Okay. You
Sweet.
get up the stairs, and you can see out of the window in the stair. There's like one of those small rectangular windows that the lobby is beyond.
Okay, let's head up to the
At
lobby.
at this moment, there are a few dwarves walking through it, as if on their way to some location.
Yeah. I'm thinking if we get to Draven, he is dressed as a dwarven Frogast priest. And Aquamils, you guys were responsible for maintenance here,
Mm-hmm.
and I assume they haven't had anyone brought in to do that.
Oh no, they haven't thought about it at all. In fact, I've been maintaining the building just so it doesn't go down with me in it.
I appreciate you. If anybody questions it, he can just be like, yeah, I found one to bring in for maintenance, because why have we not been doing that?
It was probably a good idea.
Yeah.
So let's get to Draven ASAP, and then
use sending because I don't know where Draven is. So
Yeah.
I can't know that he's close enough.
Yeah.
I use sending to Draven. We're at the top of the stairs, looking into the main lobby. Where are you, and what should we do?
I thought I saw your head in the window. I'm right across, hidden.
Okay, what should we do? That was
Please.
that was part of my question. Was what should we do?
please come in.
How many words have I used? No.
I thought that was you. I saw your head in the window.
Well, I didn't say it like that. I
Window.
said I thought that was your head I saw in the window.
I thought that was your head I saw in the window.
Window is
13.
one word.
Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah, you're doing syllables.
I did the syllables. Yeah. 12.
Window.
Yeah, 12, and then I said.
You have 13 left. Because
What?
it's 25 for sending.
Oh, I thought it was 20. Yeah.
I have 4 words left. If I counted that right, which I think I did.
Wait, what else did you say?
I said that I was hidden across the way.
Oh,
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
Oh, so 4 words left.
Yeah. So
Come at me, bro. No.
darn it. I'll just say let them pass.
Okay.
Okay.
My last 3.
Draven is right there and says that we need to let these guys pass.
Okay. As you watch, you see there's 2 guards, each of them carrying what looks like a morning star made out of ice. And they
Oh.
cross the lobby and go up the stairs to one of the higher levels.
All right.
Okay, now it's clear as far as we can see.
Yeah, when the coast is
Clear.
clear, I'll pop
Yep.
out as well.
Okay.
Because I
and
don't
I
want
will
those
grab
guys seeing a priest crawling out of some little pull up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now I explained to Draven my plan about bringing. He says he brings them in for maintenance. If anybody questions it. Well, I also explain. We found a friend.
To which
Right.
so Vapor says, what are we going to do about the 2 of you?
Good question.
Well, first off, nice to meet you. I'm glad that we found you. We were hoping we might run into one of you.
Aquamil, right?
Yes.
Oh, all right. That's what we call it. I like the idea. I think maybe for now I can go ahead, and we could just move kind of slowly. I'll say when the coast is clear, you guys can come through. And if we get into a bit of trouble, then we could try that. But I don't feel super confident in my abilities to play out this role. If
Been doing great so far.
Well,
It's like you didn't see the exchange I had.
I've been sitting here for a while watching dwarves come and go. There's clearly a bunch of dwarves in here, but there's good periods between. I think we might have a good chance of sneaking around when no one's looking.
Okay.
Are they all dwarves?
That I've seen, aye.
Okay.
Yeah. He knows most of the back hallways, so we can
Oh,
probably stealth around amongst a floor. Unfortunately, the stairways are all in very public areas. So to get up and down, we can't
Alright.
teleport.
Let's start moving too, 'cause
Yeah, you're in the hallway.
Well, it's going to be a long way up, so I guess we better get on.
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, strategy would be that Draven will kind of like walk ahead
Okay.
when he knows that we found a decent enough place to conceal you guys, or that I know that no one's coming right now, so we'll be safe there for a second, and then I can kind of go ahead and just like signal to come ahead if no one's coming, or
Okay.
I don't know, take encounters as they come, I guess.
So you begin to stealth your way up the sphere. What areas do you search?
Well, we have a guide who knows where my
Oh, that's
parents are.
right.
And the guy
Yes.
said Ander was at the top, right?
He does, yes.
Oh, I guess that we should have talked about that. Are we going to go straight for Ander? That
Go
one dwarf told me he
straight
was
for my
at the top.
parents.
Oh yeah, and that guy told you where
Yeah.
your parents was. That's right. Okay, yeah.
Says they.
Because I didn't know that.
Do we want to
Yeah.
take down
Yes.
Ander while we're here, or do we want to just get my parents and get out?
Well, I suspect that getting your parents out will likely mean we'll have to take advantage, but I don't know that.
Vapor says the dwarfs seem to be in a bit of a tussle of late. They're all angry or confused about something. I keep hearing them whispers that their power has waned, or that the tide of the war has changed. Did something happen while I was trapped in here?
Yeah. It's a long story.
Yes, we know something about that. But
All right.
Yeah. They had a god. We kind of temporarily ended him.
I don't know what that means, but okay.
Cool.
Your parents are in the top levels. It's going to be the most dangerous area. They're holding them.
Are they like, how well are they guarded?
There's guards, but your parents are they're not going to cause much of an attempt to escape. They're locked in pillars of ice,
Ah.
like frozen like frogs in a lake.
does that happen?
It does.
Frogs.
I feel like I would have seen it to answer that.
Yeah, that's why I asked you.
Yeah.
Every year, we like to chisel them out and keep them in the freezer to look at all winter.
We're not that weird in Emerald.
Are you sure?
Easiest way to harvest frog legs.
Yeah. Pre-chilled.
All right. How close are the prisoners to Ander?
How close?
Yeah.
I mean, they're on the same level, but his office isn't right next to them, no.
Okay.
I don't think he fancies himself being a guard of prisoners.
Yeah. Okay. Do we want to take down Ander? He's probably weakened at this point.
I mean, he's controlling Metaclod.
Yeah.
I think we
okay.
have to.
Okay. To Ander.
To Ander?
You don't want to try to free your parents and have their. I guess you don't
Might
want your
be.
parents to see
No.
that.
No.
Okay.
My parents can be the last thing we grab before we go.
Can you imagine your mom as a spectator? Yeah.
Your dad's just like covering her house.
You can just see your mom pulling a cherry pie out of somewhere and throwing it at her.
Leave my daughter alone.
No, she'd probably just like walk in with a pie, like, let's all be friends
Yeah.
here.
Pie makes everything better. My mother always said it warms the coldest hearts.
Oh my.
I'm almost tempted to do that just to make Ryan have to play all that during a battle with Ender.
No,
No,
I'm
we
not
won't.
getting my
We're not
parents
doing
involved in a fight.
I am at your mercy.
We're not
Okay.
doing that.
Well, let's
To
keep
Ender.
going.
Yeah.
So Vapor leads you up through these areas. It takes a significant amount of time. To the point where your pass without a trace begins, like it wears off towards the upper levels as you are going through and looking at you hiding in rooms, and Draven goes out and you're looking down a hall and it's like, oh yeah, you're good, and then you start coming out of the room, it's like, oh, as somebody comes around the corner on the other side, and there's a lot of stop and touch and go.
I'll probably test out a few new like Frogast phrases to see if I can find the right one.
It's not Frogast be with you.
Yeah.
May the frost be with you.
We're gonna get sued by Disney.
Yeah. Shush. Don't even speak the name.
So what are some of your Frogast attacks?
Well, I've already said may Frogast be with you, so I don't want to say anything with that structure. Keep your faith cold.
It's met with some strange
Yeah,
looks.
okay. What else?
Why don't you just let them speak?
No,
Because
that's not
Draven
what
hasn't thought of
No,
that.
I've not thought of that. I don't have your expertise.
I'm going to message that to him at some point because we can hear these interactions.
Yeah,
right?
probably.
Message that.
Probably a few.
Trevor, what are you doing? Just let
I want to hear a couple more of these, though.
All right. I'll try to comfort some that seem agitated. I know it's been tough. We've all felt a reduction in power, but Frogast will freeze us all again.
They're like, and you even hear one mutter, I haven't felt cold since I was with Frogast.
And then after that guy says it, I'll be like, good point. And then the next one I'll be like, may Frogast's frost warm your heart.
so Draven strikes out on all
Every
of his
single one.
attempts.
Darn.
Meanwhile, Mara is like,
Stop!
you're gonna get yourself
Well, I'm supposed to be a priest, aren't I? I don't know much about religion, but aren't they supposed to comfort you and things like that?
Have you ever met a priest?
Probably. I don't remember.
Okay.
goodness.
All right. And you find yourselves at the upper level of the sphere. The upper level is quite a bit smaller than the central levels, because as you
it's a
notice,
sphere.
That's how spheres work, huh?
Yep.
Huh? Anyways, okay. And you try some of the areas of it. Now you're looking for Ander, right? So what it is Vapor tells you that he set himself up in the not principal's office. Why can't I think of the right word?
Superintendent?
The superintendent of the school. Yes.
Can
Yeah.
it be dean for university?
No,
President?
dean is over a certain
section.
area of the
Ah.
The
university.
university's a president?
But yeah, university president.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
Yeah.
it makes it look like we never went to
Yeah,
school.
we never went to school. Yeah.
It's just been a minute.
I never
I-
talked to the
yeah.
leader of my
I
university,
went to
whatever
school,
they were
apparently I didn't learn anything. No. But, okay. So he takes you to an area, and he says, for security reasons, there's less pipes in this area. So I don't know which room specifically he's in, right? The pipes kind of they go around the outside walls of this area of the university, and they don't enter into each of the rooms due to there's not a necessity for it with the build and the shape and for security reasons.
Okay.
So he says it's down here somewhere.
You didn't happen to spot that on the map, did you, Penn?
Do I recall from the map that I've seen?
Give me a history check.
Recent history.
12.
Nope.
Okay.
Is recent like an advantage or anything?
I think that's what Tim was going for, but no. So, you placed yourselves. You're going to be right here, actually. That's where you'll
Okay.
start. And, just to prove,
Oh, excellent.
I had him prepared. It was not me going, hey,
Oh,
that's
it's
a good
actually-
idea. It's a suit of armor
That's awesome.
With the long sword.
with a longsword.
Nice.
Two-handed longsword. That's a D10 that it
Clunk,
rolls for
clunk,
damage,
Clunk.
but no shield. Okay.
These things are so cool.
Very cool. I'm glad we got to meet one again.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
Okay, so what do you all do? How do you
How-
explore about this
How
place?
big is this floor?
Well, the floor is quite large, but this particular hallway area is everything you can see at this point.
I've got an idea we could try. Perhaps if you, Vapor, would we could pretend to tie these two up in some fashion, and potentially you could pretend to be leading them along, and I could be escorting all of you to Ander to discuss finding you, and that I found you somewhere, and that you can maintain the sphere, and that we caught these two trying to break in or something.
Oh, I could definitely give it a shot.
That you'd already sworn loyalty and said you were interested in speaking with Ander, something like that. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, if
Does that
it's,
seem
if it's
viable?
To me.
a loose enough tie up that we can
Oh yes, of
add
course.
if needed.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
That way we don't have to try to be sneaky. We could just walk, and if someone sees us, I'll tell them what we're doing.
Yeah, we'll do like a fancy fake knot that looks good, but then we can just like.
Okay. Vapor is like, sounds as good to me as anything else.
All right, let's give it a try.
Okay. So where do you go?
Well, I'm just gonna carry on down the hall looking for any indication. I assume other places in the hallways had little signs at the door.
There are some signs throughout. Yes.
Yeah.
Let me pull this up here. So you can see that down the hallway is what looks like kind of a desk area. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. I was going to set up some tables and chairs in each of these. Oh well.
Oh.
But there's like a desk at the end of this. Like, you can see it from down the hall.
Okay.
This looks like a maintenance closet door. And this is another hall to something. You can't see it from now, right?
Okay, well, that looks promising straight ahead to me. I don't know.
Yeah,
There's a
let's,
desk.
let's do it for now.
So I'll just walk confidently straight ahead to get a closer look at what's in there.
Okay. So as you approach at the end of the hall, and as your footsteps get closer, you are met by a dwarven fellow who kind of stands up and comes over behind the desk, and he's looking at all of you, kind of gruffly. Let's put this guy down. Right about here. In fact, look,
Oh, desk.
desk. Right there. Okay?
Okay.
So, he looks at all of you, he looks at you and at everyone else. He's like, what's this all about?
Right, it's a bit weird. I know. This fellow here in the armor, he calls himself an Aquium Ill. Now, you know all the pipes in here, we hear them hissing sometimes, and this university is floating in some fashion. Apparently he's one of the ones that maintains all that.
Okay.
And he's told me that if we don't stay on top of it, this entire building could collapse. He seems on the level. He was willing to help me apprehend these two that were trying to break in. And I thought this was really interesting, and I thought that Ander might be interested to speak with this creature.
Okay. Give me a deception roll at advantage. That's actually a pretty good argument.
Okay. Ooh, all right. So
Advantage was needed.
that's 18.
18? Okay. So he says, and you're bringing them here for questioning?
I suppose. I mean, I'm not really sure what to do with them.
Aye, you're one of the priestly lot.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
And I can't get them to tell me anything, but they were clearly trying to break in here, and it's a well-known fact that we're established in this building. So I can only assume that they must have nefarious purposes.
he says, give me a moment. And he stands up and he kind of walks over to with a little like rope on the wall.
Mhm.
And he pulls it, and you can see that it's attached and it goes into this room behind. And you hear a faint little like ding, like a bell ringing as he just kind of pulls on it once or twice. And there's a pause, a moment, as you all wait. And very soon after, you find yourselves face to face with Ander Ironhand.
Okay.
Stamping out. And he comes out, he's like, what's this all about?
I just want to. I minor illusion onto Draven's hand a snowflake.
Ah, good call.
Thank you.
Good call. He looks frostbitten, cold. Like, not that the cold bothers him, but there's just this palpable aura of cold that comes off of him, right? He has that large stick with the ice on the end.
Yes.
The ice shards at the end.
Shards of ice.
Shards of ice. I'll never live that one down. And he looks at all of you. The dwarf that you just explained everything to gives a watered down version of what you said. And he looks, and you see he glances down at your hand and sees the snowflake. And then he looks at the other two and he says,
He recognizes.
Yeah, that's what I was just
Yep.
thinking.
He says, you're an idiot to his friend. And you may all roll for initiative.
Yeah, we may.
What? He doesn't believe us?
I was hoping we wouldn't be memorable enough, but obviously we are.
I mean, you
21.
guys are prisoners.
pretty
I thought he
memorable.
would just
It
think
was a pretty memorable experience.
14.
13.
14,
Oh.
13.
Yeah, I didn't roll very well.
I go
need-
before you? Oh, I'm gonna roll Georgie as well. He's in my pocket.
Yeah. So, this is how it goes. Penn goes first, then Vapor, then Mara, then Draven, then Georgie, then the dwarf, then Ander.
Wow.
Right
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, they
You
rolled.
did go last.
They rolled poorly.
That's awesome. We get a full round of stuff to do. Before
You
they
do,
go.
you
That's
lucky
excellent.
ducks. Oh, I'm gonna use that. There we go. Sweet. Okay. Go.
All right, so Penn first.
Yup.
Okay, she's gonna run and just for flair, she's gonna just like jump straight up over this table. Yeah, and crash down and attack him with her rapier.
Give me acrobatics check.
Don't add flair.
I thought it was really cool. Oh yeah, 22.
Okay,
Heck yeah.
you do it just fine.
I am amazing.
Sorry, just for my own sake, I'm gonna make sure these are all on
Yep.
actual squares.
That's good.
Only the one dwarf is a little funky in size.
Yeah, he's a little bigger.
Okay, so 19.
19 does not hit.
Oh no!
What?
Oh
Nope.
no! That's not good.
I will say I have downplayed Vortar from what he was when
Ander?
you first faced him. Ander, yes. Sorry. 'Cause
Okay.
there is less power coursing through his veins at the moment.
Well, I will attempt to hit him again. I don't get my charger anymore. That's disappointing.
Oh.
Critical hit.
Okay,
Yeah.
that hits. Regardless, that hits.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. So now that is 2d8 plus 4, and I'm going to, I'm going to use an Acrum canister propelled strike.
Propelled strike for sure.
So add 2d8, so add another 4d8.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nice.
So 6d8. I'm gonna need 2 more d8s.
Sure, I've got one here somewhere. I'll each give you.
Thank you.
I gave you one that you hate.
Yeah. It's the wrong size.
It's alright, mine's probably the wrong size too, so.
It is.
Yeah.
Did I even
Wait,
give you an 8?
I grabbed
It's a D10.
10s. You guys were right.
Okay.
I was wrong. There we go. Okay.
Wow, okay.
Oh, not bad.
Oh, I guess
that's-
it won.
okay.
It's
9, 10, 19, 19 plus 8, so 27 plus 4, so 31
31 damage.
piercing
heck
damage.
yeah.
31 damage. Wow.
That's
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Good job.
And
It
my
is-
next attack against him will have advantage.
You have
because
3
I
attacks?
You have 3?
No, but I'm just announcing that my next attack
she's
against
using
him will
her-
have advantage.
Oh, I see. Because of Vex.
Vex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. Vapor will. He's gonna rush up, and you know what? He's going to. Can he get around to the other dwarf to attack him? Or,
Yeah, you could do that.
okay.
Probably.
Scoot around the
I'd say
table.
you
Okay.
could-
He's gonna make an attack. He rolls to hit. Ooh, that's not a great attack. Plus 5, so he only got an 8, which does not hit. But he gets 2 attacks. And he gets an 8 again.
Oh no.
Okay, so his turn's over. Mara, your go.
Okay, I go and dive across the table and try to touch that dwarf.
You want to just be on top of the table? Or-
All that I care is that I touch him.
Oh,
and I
okay,
cast-
so you're not doing anything fancy.
I
I won't
cast-
force the acrobatics check.
No, I'm just like.
Like you're just reaching,
Yeah.
like lunging to hit him.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Belly
and
fluff on
trying
the
to hit him
table.
with chill touch. So I
okay.
touch him. It is an 18.
An 18 to hit, that does hit.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Okay.
you have to touch for chill touch?
Well, yeah, it's chill touch.
I guess. Yeah. I guess I always get it confused with what's the other one?
Ice knife.
No, I know what you're thinking
You know
of.
what I'm talking about. I forget what it's called. now.
13.
Uh,
Right, because it's plus 3 on spells.
yeah, plus 3.
Yeah,
Yep.
13.
13 damage.
Yeah.
Nice. So he is bloodied.
Nice. And I do that, dive across the table, touch him, and try to shoot a produce flame ball over at Ander.
Okay.
Ooh. It doesn't hit him.
Oh, okay. All right.
Whoops.
It is Draven's turn.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, I'm going to. Yeah, I can make it here. I'm gonna run over there so that I can get sneak attack.
Okay.
And I'm just kind of running low. Kind of frustrated that our cover story didn't pan out, and then it's all and I'm like, all right. And I rush forward with my scimitars and just go at Ander.
All right.
So
Roll to hit.
first attack. Ooh, very good. It'll hit. It's a 19 plus 7,
Yeah, that
so
hits.
26.
Holy smokes.
And then it's going to be sneak attack. I'm
Okay.
actually going to spend one of my sneak attack dice to do one of my fancy little things.
Oh, okay. So you don't use all 3 dice.
Yeah, I'll just
Or all
or all
4
four.
dice.
So I'm spending one, and I'm going to try and poison him.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Now
he
he
needs
is a dwarf.
Yeah, but the only other thing I could do is make him prone, but no one gets an attack
Before his turn.
before his
Georgie
turn.
Yep.
does.
I mean, yeah, I guess Georgie does, doesn't he? Sure, let's try tripping him.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, so I'll roll my damage. Nope, that's the wrong guy.
The
do
next
actually
player
have four
doth
of these.
roll his dice.
Wow, pretty terrible.
There's a 5
So
and 6
it's
in there.
12 plus 4, it's 16.
16 damage. Okay, very good.
And then, yeah, he needs to make a dex save.
Dex save. Does a 14.
No.
He is knocked prone.
He's prone.
Sweet. Okay.
And then I will do my second little attack. Nope. Natural 1.
Natural 1?
Yep.
All right. It is now Georgie's turn.
Yes. Do
You
we have a
could
Georgie
stop
stand?
Giving that die
Oh, yes.
a
Right here.
chance.
Georgie.
Blue beans. Georgie's gonna fly out of my pocket and force blast Vortar so I get advantage because
Ander.
he's down. Ander. Does a...
Why'd you roll 2?
Because he has advantage because he's prone.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
My hit's plus 5. Does a 21 hit?
Yes.
Good. Yay, and that's a d6 plus 3. Yeah, 8 damage.
Nice.
Nice. 8 damage to Vortar?
Yep.
Ander.
Yeah.
I can't get that
Wow.
in right tonight. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. That's Georgie's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The dwarf begins to shriek for help. Is what he does.
Oh,
And
okay.
then he's going to try and like slam down on you, Mara, with an attack. Ooh, he hits. He rolled a 18 plus.
Uh-oh.
So
Oh, dang it. It was
you
not
take
touched.
7 piercing damage
Ugh.
and only 1 cold damage because it gets halved.
Nice, okay. Okay.
Oh no, wait, no, you would take 2 cold damage. Sorry, because he's carrying an ice. They penetrate resistances. The ice weapons do.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. So okay.
Okay.
That is his turn. However, yeah, no, we're good. Now it's Ander. Ander goes. So he will stand up for half his movement, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
And Cassie,
Mm-hmm.
Penn,
Mm-hmm.
he's gonna look at you. He's gonna say, "I always hated redheads."
Oh!
Is he not? I just pictured him as one. I just assumed he
No, his hair is he's quite like pepper gray and white.
Yeah, but he wasn't a redhead when he was younger.
Nope.
Clearly not.
He is in my world.
So he makes an attack against you, getting that's not that great. 12.
That does not hit.
He attacks again. That is a 24.
That will hit.
Okay, so that means that that's totally canted. 12 slashing damage, or piercing damage, excuse me, and 12 cold damage. Yes,
So 24. Oof.
24 damage.
Ouchie.
Yes, and now he attacks a 3rd time against Draven.
Okay.
Draven does a 19 hit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that is 6 plus. So that is 11 slashing damage
Mm-hmm.
and 6 cold damage.
So 17 total. I will uncanny dodge it.
Okay,
So it'd be 8.
all right.
Cool.
All right,
Back
who
to the top.
is next? You're lucky I forgot to do something on your turn. He could have countered something. Anyways, it is back to the top of the round. However, at the top of the round, losing the initiative tie. Actually, it would be less.
Someone else joins.
Probably.
Would you mind putting this
Oh.
next to that
Uh-oh.
door?
The one that...
Note the other door.
This one.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. They
Is
still
that-
have them at their disposal.
That's an ice spirit.
That's one
Yeah.
of the ice things. Yeah, one of the ice zombies.
For a moment, I thought that was a mutilated Frogast.
Oh,
Yeah, Progress is like, I still got some fight left in me. Not looking
Okay.
so handsome now, is he?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So much for the handsome Frogast. Okay,
Okay, this is Penn's turn.
this is Penn's turn now.
All right, she has
Heck yeah.
advantage from
Let's
her
get
dex.
another crit and
Yep.
She's going to.
darn.
Oh gosh, I don't even think I'm gonna hit him. 18 doesn't do it, does it?
It does not hit.
Poop.
Ah, no. I will try again.
Okay,
Mhm.
Nope. Absolutely
two
not.
misses.
As a bonus action, I am chugging a vitality
Yep.
serum.
Okay,
Great idea.
Vapor shall attack. Oh my gosh, he rolled terribly for his
Nice.
first attack.
That's my level. So
And a
15
critical hit on his second attack.
No.
Heck yeah.
So he misses. He's like,
Oh wait, Vapor. That's
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
That's
no, it's good. It's good.
He's
It's
like,
alright.
dang it, I've been training for this. And then he hit crits on his second attack.
You just had to warm up.
Yep, just a warm up.
Yeah.
So he gets 2d10. So he does 11 slashing damage plus 11 slashing damage, and that actually kills that dwarf. So he's gone.
Bye-bye.
Sweet.
Okay. It is what he will do now is he's going to not take an opportunity attack from Ander and stay where he is. Okay. Next is Mara.
Okay. I am going to try Phantasmal Killer on
Oh.
Ander.
All right, do it.
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save,
How
huh?
wise.
Here we go.
Roll very low, please, please, please.
He got wisdom save. 14.
No!
Shoot, that's your DC.
Wait, can I undo those with
Can you ruin
No.
saves, or is it only ability checks?
We've already established
Yeah.
this, unfortunately.
Actually, he has advantage on that, so he actually got 22.
Ugh.
But
Gosh
something
dang
still
it.
happened, right?
I think it does half damage. Yeah, half
it
as
should.
much damage. So.
Oh, nice. You got a 10 in there.
That's not bad. So 22 plus 3, 25 damage to him.
And then
Ooh,
divided
that's
by
pretty
half.
good.
Oh,
Yeah, divided by.
yes,
Yeah,
you're
25,
right, you're right, you're
so
right.
12 damage.
12
Yeah.
damage.
So, hey, that's still, you know what? That's not something to sniff at.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Bonus action
and
flame?
then I'm
Yeah.
gonna bonus action
Produce flame
uh,
at
him.
him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is
Oh, darn.
16.
Misses.
Gosh,
Okay.
dang it.
Draven, your turn.
Okay, I am going to give myself advantage by not moving this turn. Ugh.
Not a crit.
No crit,
You
but
hit,
I
though.
hit him.
You hit. Well, what do you
Um,
hit him with?
A 17 plus 7. So,
that would be
24.
24.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, you hit him.
Okay. Alright, and I will get my
What's that
sneak.
mean?
So let's do the normal damage first. I'm not going to use my tower for these. There's too many dice. It gets annoying. So 7 normal damage.
7 normal
And
damage.
then I'm just going to take the full sneak this time. 10 plus 5 is a 15 sneak attack.
15 more. Huh?
Yeah. And then we are going to use a Whales from the Grave for an additional 2d6, which is
You
only...
have bloodied him.
Okay, which is only 4. 30, okay, and I can do that 4 damage to that thing too. It is necrotic though.
Necrotic damage.
Yeah,
Okay.
if that means anything to that guy.
Actually, I think you're good. I think you damage it.
Okay, cool.
Didn't
Let
I
me
use
just quickly
necrotic
check.
on one of them before?
Probably. It's
Or
just been a
actually,
while.
maybe it was a zombie.
Yeah.
I don't
How much
remember.
damage to it?
Just 4.
4 damage.
Yeah.
Okay. So 4 damage to the other thing.
Okay, and then my second scimitar attack is an 18, which misses.
18, which does miss. All right. It is now Georgie's turn.
Okay, Georgie's going to come over and I'm gonna ask Georgie to fight that thing. So Georgie's gonna
Okay, fly over.
fly on over this way. You can stay.
Because he has 10-foot reach.
He has a 5-foot reach,
Oh, so he has to.
I guess.
Yeah, it's not reach. It's 5 foot means it's melee. Melee combat.
It says reach 5 feet. Oh, I guess. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
You're right.
I feel like I should look at that because that doesn't seem right to me. But,
Okay, go ahead.
oh, I don't have it here.
It's 10.
10 against it.
Yeah.
Well, it's not what you have been fighting, so. Sorry, I really should have these bookmarked. You do not hit it.
Okay. Good try, Georgie.
Okay, now the other dwarf is gone. Ander is going to make a strike. Yes. Yep. He's going to make a strike against you, Draven.
Okay.
Ooh, that's only a 12.
Perfect.
And again, that is a 26.
Mm-hmm.
So you take. Okay, 18 slash or piercing damage and 16 cold damage.
Wow. So that's 34?
Yeah.
Is that right?
Yeah.
So I'll definitely be uncanny dodging that.
Okay, to 17. Okay.
That's, I'm glad I have
And then
that
he's
ability.
going to attack your Vapor fellow. Getting
Vapor fellow.
He's such a poor fellow. Let's see. AC is that. Do they hold? Oh yeah, no, he doesn't. Okay. He misses. Just barely.
Nice.
Good.
Just barely misses. Now, if you don't mind moving the zombie. Actually, it's going to attack Georgie, because Georgie is right there and attacked him last. So he rolls to hit.
You didn't do the upgrade on Georgie, did you?
No.
Okay.
Oh wait, sorry. The zombie seems to attack with a ferocity that these normally don't. And you can tell that it's being controlled by Ander. Okay. I don't think
Naughty.
that a 13 hits Georgie, does it?
A 13 does
Yes.
hit Georgie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh.
Georgie takes 10 slashing damage,
Okay.
Uh-oh.
and then it's going to attack him again.
Uh-oh.
It hits him,
Uh-oh.
and he takes 7 slashing
He's a
damage.
goner.
So he just breaks
That
Georgie
knocks
out of
Georgie
the air.
down?
Yeah, Georgie only has 15 health points.
Yep. Yeah, but you got 2-3 extra attacks off of him, so
Yeah.
that's pretty good. Okay, Georgie's gone, if you don't mind. And now it will move to the table where Mara is.
No thanks.
Right there.
One more over.
No thank
'Kay.
you.
All right. It is now top of the round, Penn.
All right, I'm going to attempt to hit this dude in front of my face.
Oh, and you don't have advantage this time.
No, this is 17.
Nope.
Good heavens.
If 18 didn't, 17
I can
doesn't.
try hitting again.
So he's blocking your attacks with military expertise. What? Okay. Vapor. Vapor
Goodness
shall
gracious.
attack Ander. Seeing the gravity of the situation, so his first attack, he gets not enough to hit him. He only got a 16. Rolls again, and he misses the second time. It is now Mara's turn.
Okay. What's your health at, Penn?
30 at the moment.
Okay. I am going to try Dissonant Whispers on Ander. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Ooh, wisdom save again.
Yeah.
He passed.
Ah! Okay, question. Does my crystal adds +3. Does it also add like +3 to what he needs to do?
It does +3 to damage, And to spell
And to my spell hit.
attacks. I don't think I said it did anything for saving throws.
I don't think you did.
It does not
Yeah.
increase you saving throws.
Dang
Just to
it.
damage and to hit.
On
Although
a
that's something to
Generally
consider.
speaking, magic
Increases your
weapons
saving
do.
throws, and your spell attacks, but it doesn't increase
Does
damage.
So this
does
is different.
That
different.
is true.
Okay.
Yeah, it is
Mhm.
different.
Okay. Hold it. It is. It doesn't have space. Half damage then of
Okay.
5d6.
Ooh.
All 6s.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's what I'm hoping for.
Here we go.
It's not all 6s.
No, that's
It's a lot of
definitely-
twos.
It's a lot of
That's real
2s.
sad.
That's
too bad.
Gosh. 8, 10, 11, 14 divided by 2.
7. Okay.
Ugh. And then a little,
Red
a little
flame.
fire at this guy in front of me.
A zombie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he's ice, so I'm really hoping that.
Remember, you have Whales of the Grave, Draven.
He used
I used it last turn.
Oh, you
Yeah.
did? Oh,
I
I
did.
didn't. For some
Yeah.
reason, that
That's
passed
how
by
he
me.
hit. That's how he hit the zombie too.
Oh, that's
Mhm.
right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I get like an advantage because it's fire?
Against the zombie?
No.
Because he's ice.
No. You do not get advantage.
If anything,
It'll do more damage.
yeah, it would do like more damage to him, but
I don't
yeah,
think
that's
that's gonna hit.
What'd you get?
zombies sometimes have
11?
very low AC.
11 does not hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, Draven, your turn.
Okay, advantage again by not moving. I'm just wailing on Ander. I'm
just
right
going to
here with
town.
Penn, and we're just
Swigging.
got him in a corner, and we gotta. Oh, that's not good. Not good enough to hit. It's only a 15.
Okay,
So second attack
second attack.
will be a 25.
25.
No,
to hit.
23.
23. He will parry it. So you don't
Ugh.
hit him.
I
What a
almost
butt.
gave you bardic inspiration.
Yes. So you go and
What
he's
does-
just like, "Ah."
What is parry?
Parry.
Yeah.
It adds 4 to the AC
Sweet.
as a reaction.
Okay.
Ugh.
But that's his reaction.
Mm-hmm.
So he's burned his reaction. But he goes after Draven.
Ah,
so
now he gets it back.
Alright, I don't have anything else I can
'Kay.
do as a bonus. So.
He will now do an attack against Vapor. Oh! Missing! A second attack against Vapor. Hitting. And in this case, he does 10, 15 piercing damage as he crashes down into Vapor's suit and like pierces it. There's a hole and you can see like hissing as gas starts to pour out.
No.
And then he does an additional 12 damage. So that was 15 and 12, making it 27 damage on Vapor,
Oh no.
who is still standing. He's bloodied. Quite. He's
Yeah,
bleeding.
he's
gas.
leaking. Yeah.
He's leaking himself. We
Yeah.
don't know what happens if they're outside of their suit.
He
and-
said that he could hold form. Well, not him, but
The other
Horace.
guy,
He
yeah,
said he could
we
hold
did ask
form
him.
for a short time.
Okay.
Does a 16
Okay.
hit you, Penn? He
Uh,
turns his last
a
attack on you.
16 is my armor class.
Cutting word.
Okay. So
Cameron.
Oh. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, cutting words
Cutting words.
to that.
Okay, so no matter what,
Yeah,
he
he only
fails
needs to roll
it.
a 1. So.
Okay, all right. You cut down his attack. He does not hit.
That's
All right. It is now the zombie's turn, which, Mara, it attacks
No
you.
thanks.
Why not?
No thank you.
I thought you enjoyed getting attacked.
Mm.
Does a 7 does... Oh, no, not a 7. A 12 does not hit you,
Does
does
not hit me.
it? Because you got that armor, hey?
Well, it only bumped it up 1. It was 14. Now it's
Okay.
15.
No, it's 15. He attacks a second time. Oh, he hits you this time.
No. What does he hit me with?
He hits you with a 20.
Oh, whatever.
Okay. Oh, excuse me. That first attack it gets advantage on, so it failed that first attack anyways. Okay, so all right. He attacks you doing
Not a lot. I don't like that face.
13 slashing damage.
the heck in the world?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, I haven't been doing their cold
The zombie?
damage as
Yeah, I
well.
was gonna say.
Yeah.
Not that I
you
want you to do
take
more damage,
two-
but
2 cold damage from it. It
Uh,
was 5, it gets reduced to 2.
does it?
So-
Yeah, it
Yeah,
gets
the
halved
zombie
'cause
does.
they're
It's
in
just the
boots.
ice weapons that cut through.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, top of the round, Penn.
I'm going to try and attack this guy again.
There's not a lot of movement in this battle.
Nope.
It's
No,
just
you
like
know what?
stuck in a
We've
corner,
got
like-
Ander in a corner and we're just going.
I am going to actually use my jump boots to jump away,
And then rush him.
and then I'm gonna charge this guy.
Okay.
And I pray that it works because I pray that it works. 17.
Misses.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again.
You never hit with those jump boots.
Oh
Critical hit?
No.
no, but at least a hit. 25.
You hit him.
Yes.
You can't parry that.
I do. Which means I will get advantage next time. I should have saved and then whatever. It's fine.
Oh, well, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend another
Canister.
Propelled
Queen
strike.
canister.
Propelled strike.
Okay.
add 2d8, 3d8, 5, 9, 10, 11, 14 piercing damage.
14.
Well, piercing / force damage.
Nice. Okay, so that puts him. All right. Very good. Vapor. Vapor will attack. He makes 2 attacks, both of which fail against Ander. It is now Mara's turn.
Mara's fighting her own battle over here, and we're all just trying to hit this unhittable dwarf.
Yeah. Is Vapor
He's got a high
close?
AC.
Yeah.
He's not close enough.
What
for
it
me
is
to-
you notice he seems to have a divine protection about him, right? Like
Yeah.
hits that should land, they land, but they don't do damage.
like all that Frogast has. He's like
So,
channeling
okay.
there.
You said we have bloodied him though, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, good.
That's good.
I think we can get through it.
I can't just like reach out and touch the hole in his thing, hey?
The hole in what?
In
Trying to
his suit.
heal the.
Oh, well, there's multiple. Like, it's because there's a bunch of shards and then they went, right? So it's like a thing that's punctured multiple holes in the suit.
Gosh dang
So.
it. Okay. We'll just have to get through all of this quickly so I can.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Instead, then, I am going to do chill touch again on the
Okay.
dude right in front of me.
Roll to hit.
Oh, yeah.
That's a natural 20,
Uh-huh.
so
Alright.
28.
Nice.
Okay, you get double dice.
Nice.
That's a d10, right?
Yep.
Okay, so 6 plus 8 plus 7, 21, right? Yes.
Did you add your 3?
Oh, no, 24.
24
you go.
damage. Nice.
Does that kill him?
No, but it is definitely bloodied.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna...
Finish him off.
Yeah,
Produce
so I like
flame.
touch him, and then I...
Then fire flame into his face. Okay,
Yeah.
roll to hit.
Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, it's a 7, not a 1.
Oh, is it? Oh. I thought it was
Which
4
makes
for
it-
my bench.
Plus 8, 15.
15?
Yes.
Hits.
Huh,
Yes!
Okay, so double your dice against him.
Double?
Double the dice
Still?
or just double the number?
No, it's double the number
Yeah.
is what it is.
Wait, what is
It's vulnerable
this
to
Oh,
fire.
Vulnerable to fire damage.
for? Oh, yay! Okay.
But just roll normally and then it doubles your number.
And then...
Yes.
Oh, okay. 2d8. Nice.
Decent. Yeah.
Sweet.
6 and a 7, so that's 13.
13, so
So it's
26.
26
Oh,
damage.
yeah, that thing's.
Whoa! Okay, 26 damage. So that would be, let's see, 40. Yeah, you kill him. And what happens is, so the ice melts away as your fire hits it. And Draven, what you see is this ghostly figure free itself and look around the room and then just float away.
It doesn't fight.
No, they stopped fighting when we
Yeah.
ended Frogast.
Oh.
And it,
Yes, 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 I
Bortar.
forgot about
Bortar
that.
has control over them because now they're not
Yeah,
loyal to
you
him.
put something on Bortar and cut his magical connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not a
Woohoo!
familiar ghost, is it?
No, it is not.
I was hoping it would
I
be.
didn't think so. But
Imagine.
Draven, your turn.
worth a check. All right, well, we're gonna just stand here and give myself advantage again. Nope.
So you missed.
Yeah. it was
Roll a
only
second attack.
17. This dice are sucks.
That was canted, yeah.
That does hit. That's a 23. No, well. it
Yeah,
doesn't.
he's gonna parry
He's
it.
gonna parry it.
How many times can he parry? Just indefinite?
It's a
It's a
reaction.
reaction.
Once per round.
Oh.
Wait, did he
Round?
parry Penn's attack?
He did not.
Because Penn had a 25, which he couldn't parry.
Yeah,
Yep.
but she attacked more than once.
Yeah, my first one missed
Okay.
abysmally.
Yep.
So he hasn't parried this round. Darn it.
Okay. So it is now his turn. He shall attack you, Penn.
Okay.
Ooh, he hits.
Okay.
Penn, you take.
I don't like the sound of that.
Neither do I. So you take. Are you ready?
No. No, I am not.
Uh-oh.
18 piercing damage,
Okay.
followed by 12 cold damage.
30 damage.
30 damage.
I'm down.
Yep, that was exactly enough.
Okay, now he's going to attack you again. Natural 1. Oh wait, but you're down, so he gets advantage. So he hits. Isn't a hit against somebody who's incapacitated already is a critical hit? It's automatically a critical hit.
It's automatic, like a.
Well, it doesn't
Yeah,
matter. You
but
just hit me and then it's.
It's one death save. A crit hit doesn't give you 2 failed death saves.
It does.
No, that's if you roll
If
a
you're-
natural one while you're rolling your death save.
So we figured out our rules here. We're back.
Which is funny because you guys have explained that exact thing to me.
Yeah, but we forgot it.
Yeah,
Um,
I don't know
it
why
happens.
it's one of these things, but every time it comes up, I feel like
doesn't
I don't
stick.
remember what the actual rule is. 'Cause
So
it happens all the time.
you automatically fail a throw.
Yep.
I don't think he can do enough damage to outright kill you. It would be a lot, like 10, and then 10, and then another 10, so only 20. So no, you fail a death save. But if you roll a 1, Penn has met her
Oh, and
demise.
Penn goes before me.
So
Oh, but Georgie still needs a turn.
no,
before-
Georgie's dead.
Georgie's
smashed
dead.
into pieces.
Freak.
Yep. Okay, so Ander for his third attack now. Turn to Draven.
Mm-hmm.
He's not as bright as Vortar. That is a 24.
Mm-hmm. I parry it. No, just kidding.
Draven.
So you take
Oh.
15 piercing
Okay.
and 13 cold.
So 28.
28.
So,
So
divided
14.
by 2, 14.
It was so good you have that.
Yep.
Okay.
Helps keep me alive.
I hate this so much.
Top of the round.
And no one goes before
You're
Penn.
going to use
hey.
your snoz die.
Yeah. 16.
Oh, she passes a death save. Okay. If you notice, I've kind of been just like doing circles with the damage.
Yep.
Okay, it is now Vapor's turn. He'll see you go down 10.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to attack. Hey, he hits!
Yay!
With a 23, which will be parried by
Right.
Hander.
That means he can't parry me.
He can't parry
Yeah.
again. So it is now Mara's turn.
Okay. I
We
cast.
should lay you down so we can stand you back up.
Yep.
For this turn.
I cast Beacon of Hope.
Nice.
And yeah. I'm just wondering, do I use a potion or do I wait until I can? Well, I don't want to. I don't.
Yeah, it's
I
best
need my
not to wait.
spells.
It's best not to wait.
So
Yeah.
okay. Okay. Potion of greater healing. Of healing greater. 4d4 plus 4. So
44 is a 16,
30.
20.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we don't have to
Yeah,
roll.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yep. You get 20 health back.
Nice. Thank you,
Thank you, Beacon of
Mara.
Hope.
So you came over
love
here
Beacon
then?
of Hope.
Yep, you would have had to get close
Yeah,
to her to
I'll
do
just
that.
put it there. And
Up you are. Okay.
Wait, can you drink a potion?
You put
You can have an
Put it in her
potion
mouth.
you put it
Sure.
down
to
her
you.
mouth and
Okay,
force feed her
okay,
it. Move her in one because she'd be right next to her.
Right.
Yes. Okay.
Just
It is
keeps lying
now
down.
Draven's turn.
Okay. I'm gonna give myself advantage again.
Oh wait, that wasn't a bonus. Was
The
that?
potion.
The
is
potion's
bonus
a
action.
It is
Yeah,
a bonus
potion's a bonus.
action. It's not an
Yeah.
interaction.
Yeah.
Nope.
Yep.
Dang.
And I allowed you
Okay.
to give it to someone else. Technically, it's like taking a potion for yourself as a bonus action, but.
Oh.
25.
Well, thank you.
What?
25.
25 hits. He cannot parry that.
I'm not rolling good sneak today.
All
So that's
sneaky.
15 plus 2 is 17 plus 4 is 21.
21.
And we will do a Whales from the Grave just for the extra damage.
Ooh.
Get rid of this.
And that's 7 more.
7 more damage from
Yep.
Whales of the Grave. Very nice. Very nice.
Okay, and second attack
Okay.
hits.
Nice.
5 damage.
5 more damage. Woo.
And.
You Whales of the Grave again?
No. I'm just thinking if I should drink my potion. No, I'm going to leave it.
'Kay.
I'm going to risk it.
It is now his turn. So he attacks you, Draven.
Mm-hmm.
He gets a 19 and a 20
Okay.
for the 2 attacks against you.
I'm going down.
Both of them hit you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so you take 16 cold damage and 12 piercing damage.
Okay. So that's 28. So.
Can you do
range,
14?
14. Yeah, I can do 14,
Oh,
but the
right.
second hit will take me down because
At
I
least you
can't
don't
have
lose
it.
a death save, though.
Yeah.
So that is 8, 13 cold damage and 14 piercing.
27.
27?
Yeah.
Okay,
And I go.
like an old man.
Yeah.
And then he attacks Vapor, getting... Oh, not enough to hit him. All right. It is... So essentially, he's just passing the damage around. He sees you get up, Penn. He glares at you for a moment. And it is now
My turn.
your turn.
Okay. I'm going to attack this dude.
Yeah, you are. Oh, wait.
Does 23 hit? He's gonna parry me.
Parries it.
Because he already parried.
No,
No,
but
he
that's
had a
it's the
turn.
start
Then
of
he
the
had a
Oh, but he had a
turn.
turn.
So he
Ah.
parries it.
I get to attack him again.
Uh-huh. Did you roll with advantage last time?
No.
Because you hit him. So you had
Before the
Dex.
end of your next turn. I got
Oh,
knocked
and
out.
then you got knocked out.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So it is now Vapor's turn. He will attack him.
No, because I'm also going to use a bonus action to yeet one of my vitality serums at Draven. So that's 17 health back.
Nice.
Nice.
God.
Okay. Now Vapor will attack him.
Yeah.
Which Vapor's looking at all of you as this gas is spraying. He's like, "Why, these are all nifty gadgets you have." He does hit once, actually,
Good man.
because the guy
Or-
can't
Cloud.
parry it. Yeah. And he does... Oh, he actually rolls okay dice. That is 7 plus 3. He does 10 damage to him.
Nice. Go Vapor.
7 damage. All right, folks. It's Mara's turn.
I should stand myself back up
Um,
since I have health now.
I'm realizing I really need to get some damage rolls that I roll on and that aren't saves. Because they suck against guys that can
Yeah.
choose to do better. So I give up. I realize that I am not succeeding at hitting with anything. And I just dive at him
Oh.
to chill touch him.
Oh,
Okay. We'll let... If you move her between
Just
you
kind
and...
of like, yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
And get her to this spot, maybe?
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
That works. Okay.
He's surrounded.
Chill touch. He is surrounded.
It is a 20.
That hits.
Yes!
he's
That
Oh,
hits.
good.
Because he already used up his parry.
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
Yep.
Woo! Okay, which 2 do I want to roll?
Is there a... Sorry, go ahead.
12 plus 3, 15.
You added the 3.
Yeah.
So 15. All right.
Does chill touch do something else as well?
I don't think so. On a hit. Oh, he can't regain hit points
Okay,
until
yeah.
the end of my next turn.
Smart. Okay.
I didn't realize that was a thing. Nope. I also bonus action.
Produce flame.
Yeah. Oh.
No, I think that giving
Dravin some more help.
no, I think bardic
giving some
inspiration.
Ah. Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
That makes
Okay,
sense.
to me?
To Dravin,
Okay,
yeah, because
nice.
you have a turn next.
Okay. All right. It is. Yeah. It's Dravin's turn.
Okay, let's keep the advantage going here. I'm just like I've stayed still this entire time, just for the advantage. Wow. Well, it's a good thing I had advantage.
A natural 1 and an 18.
Yeah. So that's 25.
That
25.
hits.
Yeah.
Schnick attack.
Now that inspiration only counts for
hits.
hits, right? Not damage.
Once when you fail a d20 test.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can roll the die. So if you didn't hit him, you could, reroll.
Okay.
All right. Here we go. Ooh, there's a 6.
No, it's a 5.
Oh, it's a 5.
Okay. So
The one that's a 6 was not rolled.
Yeah.
Oh.
17 plus 4 is 21.
21, huh?
Yeah.
You take him out. How do you do it?
Well, I'm probably looking not so hot because I've already gone down once.
Yep.
So after I get up from being down and having a whatever your vitality serum is dumped on me, I kind of like rub it out of my face, and then I'm just like, and I'm just gonna go for the stab.
Oh,
Usually
lethal?
I'm all for the slashing.
We're ending him.
Lethal?
Well,
I mean, he's
You
the one
would-
making the
It's
call.
up, it's up to you.
Yeah, but you wouldn't even lethal Vort.
yeah, maybe I'm feeling that about Ander. Yeah, I'm in a daze.
You just stab him.
I'm just gonna stab him.
You stab him. Okay.
Yep.
He slumps to the ground, spitting up blood and looking at all of you. It is at that
This moment, Frogas shows up.
that, yeah,
Ugh.
that's exactly what happens.
Are you freaking kidding me?
There is, the room goes dim, all of the lights dim to a blue glow. Frogast shows up in a corner with a look of fury on his face. And what he does is he snaps his finger and Vortar disappears. The body of Vortar disappears.
Ugh.
And Frogast puts his hand down on the ground, and there's like a small blizzard of snow in the room. And what happens is a ice elemental is conjured in this far corner.
The freak?
Over here.
Yep, right there. And then Frogast disappears as fast as he came. And so, what happens now is, let me see what the ice elemental's initiative is. Okay, I've got that. We'll turn to the right page here.
Right when we thought we were like in the clear.
Mm.
My bardic inspiration lasts for an hour though, so
Okay.
don't forget that you have it.
Yep.
I'm gonna have
Okay,
to down a
so
potion
the
to
ice
survive here.
elemental goes after Penn and Vapor before Mara and Draven. Okay? And what it does is it lumbers along in the building with not a lot of movement speed, right? It struggles to move within the building because of just how big it is. It moves forward. Do you mind moving it forward 20 feet?
I thought it moves after me.
Oh, sorry. Draven. Yeah, I guess
Should I
Penn, you
finish
go
my-
first. Penn,
Yeah.
you go first. You
I-
finished yours.
Can
Draven,
I
so-
finish my turn?
Oh, yeah,
'Cause
you
I
can
only
run.
took one
Your parents are somewhere in here too.
deal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Maybe as a bonus, I will drink my potion
Okay.
because I don't know what's going to happen. What was the max that we said for that one? Because your thing's still happening.
If
right?
it's the same type of potion,
so
a greater
it's 16
potion,
plus 4,
20.
20.
or greater. Yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'm gonna get rid of that for my bonus action.
Both?
What?
Did you have only one?
No, I only had one because I spent money on. Well, that's what it said here. I think I only bought one. I'd have to watch our episode again.
Okay.
Okay, and then I don't know. Do we try that?
The door is unlocked. You watched him come out of it, so.
I'll just look to the group. Are we fighting this thing or are we going for your parents? And that's my turn.
Okay. Anyone reply to him?
I think we fight this thing. And I'm going to
Okay.
charge. Because if we don't fight, it's going to follow us this whole freaking time. I'm going to charge at it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a 20?
No,
19.
it's
Oh.
so close.
I thought I saw
It's a 25
0.
total.
That hits.
Sweet. Oh, and I get my extra D8 because of my charger.
Mm-hmm.
So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 damage.
So,
And I get to attack it again, and I get advantage this time with Vex.
Oh,
That's a critical.
there it
hit.
is.
ooh. So wait, how much was the first damage? You said
12.
12. Okay.
And Vex, so you have... Oh, because you used
I
it.
will
Yeah.
spend an Aquium canister on this crit.
Yeah.
I get 2 and 2, 6. Where's my other one? There. I need 2 more.
What
oh
is
my
it?
goodness.
D8.
Oh, I gave you the one you don't
That's
like.
fine.
Whoops.
I won't cry about
It's
it.
just bigger, so it's the first one I grabbed.
No. 14 plus 12 is 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, plus 3, so 33 damage.
33.
Nice.
Wow.
Sick.
All
That's
right.
awesome.
Very nice. So you literally like just knock off a huge chunk of its body, to which it roars at you. Vapor
Do you back up at all?
is going to
Or did you
run
use
at
no
the
movement?
elemental and try to help.
See.
Yep. To which he's like,
Wait, where
first thing
is
he
he?
says is, "Are
Where
you
is
crazy?
he
Where
in
you
the
have to
list?
find your parents."
Vapor?
No,
or this
the-
guy? He's
yeah.
after Vapor, isn't he? The
He's
ice
after
elemental?
Vapor.
Yeah.
Or- Okay.
Vapor misses twice.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
And then it's going to raise its fists, and
this gonna hurt.
yep, it's going to make one attack against Penn. Oh, that is a 14.
That does not hit.
Okay, and one against Vapor. Also 14, which does not hit.
Yay!
Lucky you guys. Okay, it is now Mara's
You've
turn.
just disarmed him so much he can't. Oh, whoops.
It literally
I didn't click
disarmed
that.
him.
That didn't
Chopped his
matter.
arm off.
Ah! Okay. I was debating if I run into the room or if I help clear this guy.
Just
Fire.
like, peace out.
Fire will hurt.
Yeah, I know, but I don't want to use a fireball. So
Yeah.
what do I do first?
Probably not a
Just
good
burn
idea.
down all of you.
Yeah.
You're real close to him, hey?
Yeah.
Shoot. Okay, I am just going to... I'm going to heal a little bit of myself.
Mm-hmm.
Just with a first level, so that's 18. Right, 2d8 plus 2.
Nice.
18
Mhm.
back to me.
2d8 plus 2.
Okay, and then I'll shoot a little fireball at him.
Okay, roll for damage.
18 plus 8,
That hits.
25.
Yep.
And it is a... I'm going to...
2d8, I think.
Yes, that sounds right.
2d8.
My goodness. 6.
So it takes 12 damage.
Nice.
That's nice.
Yes, I forgot about that.
That makes that feel a lot better.
a lot better.
Okay.
If only I had rolled better.
It is now Draven's turn.
Okay. Yeah, I can make it. I've got lots of movement. Okay, I will head over there and I will do a little attack.
Okay.
Oh yeah, That's 23.
Hits.
Sweet.
So I get my sneak. And what the heck? Let's spend a d6 to try and knock him down, trip him. Wait, can I do that? Large or smaller? He's large, isn't he?
He's large.
Yep. Okay.
And he does a dex save.
Yes, dex save.
He got
Um,
a 17.
Okay, he doesn't fall prone. So that's 11 plus 4.
15.
Yes.
Okay.
And then second attack. Nope. At least I don't think 11 hits it.
No, it does not.
Yeah.
Okay,
I
Penn.
do have Bardic
All right.
Inspiration.
Oh, Bardic Inspiration. D8.
D4, isn't it?
No, I
D6.
think it's a D8.
Okay.
It improves along the way.
1D8.
Okay.
Okay.
So 11 plus 8? 19?
That hits.
It's not going to do much damage, but literally 1.
One more damage.
Oh.
Literally 1 damage.
Okay. Penn.
All right.
That looks kind of canted to me, that 5.
What'd you get? What'd you get?
No.
Darn.
I got an 11.
That misses.
Yeah, it does.
'Kay.
I can attack again though.
Yep, losing your Vex.
Does 13 hit?
Nope.
Okay.
Okay. It is now Vapor's turn.
Vape?
He will attack.
Vape's
I
turn.
think
Good old
I'm
vape.
gonna.
Yeah.
He hits twice.
I think I'm gonna drink one of my potions as a bonus action.
Yeah, probably not a bad idea.
So he
I have 2
does
of them.
12
Yeah.
damage
So I'm back to full.
and 8 damage. So he does a grand total of 20 damage. He is now bloodied.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay,
now
we can
it
do
goes.
this.
How many rounds have we done since I healed Penn?
I don't know.
Probably like 3.
Yeah, maybe
Tops.
3.
Yeah.
No. Oh, since I brought Penn back to life.
Yeah, it'd be about 3.
3?
Yeah. 3 or 4.
Um,
I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. I haven't done
Not
that
too
long.
many.
So it misses Vapor.
How long does your thing last? Speaking of
10. A minute.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
we're good.
We'll probably be fine.
Penn, does a 16 hit you?
That is my armor class. Mara, do you want to do something about that?
I can't.
She's out.
Oh, okay. Yep, then it hits me.
Okay, so you
wait,
take...
wait, I forgot I can use a spell slot.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to, though?
Uh,
Yeah, I keep forgetting that. Because I keep thinking you should have more of those Bardic Inspirations, but I feel like that
I don't
using
know if I
spell
want
slot is-
to.
Okay,
No,
so
that's fine.
you
I'm
take
fine.
8 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm golden.
Okay. It is now... Yeah, I didn't roll very... I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Nice.
Okay, Mara, your turn.
Right on. I still haven't figured out
things-
how I can
I
harm
feel
him.
like it's having trouble attacking you all in the small room. Like, it's like...
Yeah. He's too big and we're
Yep.
all around.
Yeah, we're not having very exciting strategy this fight. Our strategy
No,
is
you
just surround enemy, hit enemy.
Hit enemy.
Yeah.
Surround and smash.
Break rock. Use
Yeah.
rock on face. One of my friends was telling me a joke where it's like a bunch of cavemen trying to lift this thing, and they're like, it's so hard, and then its other caveman friend is like, no, I have good invention. Meet wheel, and it's like a round wheel, and then what they do is they put the rock on top of the wheel and then try to lift both of them, and they're like, wheel make harder.
Oh my.
Anyway,
I don't think we've reached that level yet.
Question about Druidcraft.
okay.
I can create. I can have like a fire play, or I could light or snuff out a candle, a torch, or a campfire. Any chance I can like light a fire that like is just kind of
As
in
in,
front of him?
you want to light the floor on fire?
But like, would it be an actual fire? That's what my question is.
Because it says you can light a fire, right?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if you want to
That's a real
start
fire.
a fire in the building,
Okay,
I
I
will
don't.
allow you to start a
I don't
fire.
want to do that. I was just thinking because the other things are harmless sensory effects.
This
I was
one
like,
is not.
It doesn't say that. But I was hoping I could just kind of scare him. Fire.
You
But
could
I
minor
cannot.
illusion of fire if you want.
Fire bad.
Oh, I could minor illusion of fire.
If
I
that
mean, I
thing's
don't think it would
intelligent
really-
enough to even.
I don't think it has a brain, which is why I'm afraid to like try dissonant whispers on it.
Oh,
Because
he's already backed into a corner. Where's he gonna go, even if he is scared?
That's
Yeah.
true.
I'm
Okay.
not trying to move forward. I am instead. Why are you guys so dang close to him?
Yeah.
How much
Melee?
movement do I have?
30.
Hmm.
I don't know if it's gonna do anything, but I'm gonna try running at him. Or how much movement does it take to get to him?
5, 10, 15, 20. Yeah, you can get there. 25.
I'm gonna try chill touch and see if it
Okay.
makes a difference
Roll
on
to hit.
him. It is a 24.
That hits.
Nice. It is 8 plus 6, 14.
14 damage. He takes it.
Oh, nice. Oh, good. And then a little fire again. Because I know he don't like that.
Okay.
And that is a... Oh, that it hits, but I don't.
'Kay.
My math. 26.
That hits.
Yeah.
Roll your damage.
Okay, I'm losing
So this
track
is where
of
it's
my
handy
dice.
to have Mara because she has all these flame attacks.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 6, so 12.
6,
Or-
12. Yep. 12
Oh,
again.
plus,
Plus
sorry,
three.
plus 3.
Yeah.
So,
That's
9, so
Nine.
18.
18 damage.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
Vulnerabilities, awesome.
All right. Okay, it is now Draven's turn.
All right. I'm going to stay still.
No
Good
way.
job.
No crit. Does a 17 hit.
I should have backed up.
Does a 17 hit? It does.
All right. Let's, I'll try tripping him again. Just
Dex
cause.
save.
Hey, that's a better roll.
Where's he gonna fall?
He
Oh.
got a 14.
He falls.
Okay, so he just kind of crumples onto the floor.
17 plus 4, so 21 damage.
21?
Mm-hmm.
He's barely clinging to life.
Sweet.
All right, well, whoever gets to hit him next gets
I'm
to
gonna
do
hit
so.
him and I get
with
advantage because he's
advantage.
down.
Did it just fall?
No, I
It's a
rolled a
1
1 and a 20.
Okay,
It's a critical
so
hit.
you critically hit him.
You get to roll twice as many dice.
Yeah, but I'm not doing a propelled strike as well.
Oh,
So it's
So
only
it's
one
not a
die.
very, not a very good roll.
It's a
It's all right. You don't need a good roll.
Yeah.
for 7 damage.
Okay, you hit him and he just crumbles into shards of ice that just can't keep themselves together anymore and just all over the floor.
Sweet.
Okay,
Oh.
All right, he's
Cow.
down.
he is down.
Let's find my parents and get out of
Okay.
here.
Well, no, so is the fight over?
Yeah.
The fight is over. Yes.
Okay, I try to just do my mend one at a time on each
Oh,
hole on
on
his on Vapor's.
I'll let you
Suit.
repair
And
that.
I'm
to
gonna
which he is
take-
exceptionally grateful.
I'm gonna take an action to get a.
What he does is you see like a
canister
bit of a
back.
mist that started to like cluster around him. He's like he's able to just bring it in a
Oh,
bit.
good.
He's like, I can't hold it for very long, but you managed to
Good.
save it.
While people are getting
Mhm.
things back, can I peer into the office that Vortar was in?
Yes.
See if there's any goodies in there.
In the office, you see a desk and where he was sitting, and we will end there for tonight.
All right. Fair enough.
Okay.
That
Now-
makes sense.
Yeah.
You have all earned a level up.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Level 8.
Level 8.
Woo! Woo!
Thank you, everyone, for joining us in the Parted Veil. I hope you enjoyed that. I had a good time tonight.
Yeah, that was
we
fun.
post every Tuesday,
Mhm.
so hit that comment and subscribe section.
Hit all the dang
hit all the
buttons.
buttons.
That comment section.
Hit that comment.
Hit it up.
Hit it up. Yeah, that makes sense actually. Vortar is gonna be very mad that we killed his brother.
Yeah.
I guess he's in a jail, but
He's in isolation anyway, so.
It is, yeah. It's interesting. You'll have to see what the effects of.
but
your-
will his dead brother be able to help him because he's necromancy?
Oh.
I hope not.
Well,
But
clearly
I also have a
Frogast
feeling
has
Frogast
plans.
is gonna resurrect
yeah,
Xander.
he's got plans for Ender.
But anyway, these beautiful minis
Sorry.
were printed using Banana for Scale 3D printing services, and you can use our code MindPlay20 for 20% off your first order with them until the end of 2025.
Our character minis were. That one right there is a WizKids mini.
That's true.
But yeah. And
Cool.
also,
Yes, and we do have a Patreon. So if you guys are really enjoying the show and feel like dropping us a little extra support, it'd be greatly appreciated. And it would give you access to our Discord community where you can chat with us and all of our many other fans on there.
yep.
Wait. And a lot of you join.
Yeah. But no, if you guys are enjoying it, that'd be awesome. And we do have plans, if Patreon takes off, we've got ideas of stuff we could add on there to make it more exciting. So yeah, take a look if you're interested.
And our music is by Carl Casey with White Bat Audio, which you can find on YouTube or Bandcamp.
Awesome. Thank you, everyone, and we'll see you next week in the Parted Veil.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.